Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Board of Commissioners, City of Bowling Green, Kentucky, regular meeting. This is August 20, 2024, 4:30, and we're going to begin with the invocation and pledge allegiance from our Commissioner, Sue Perigin.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a special guest here tonight, Pastor Benny Stouffer. Just a little bit about Benny. He's the administrative pastor over at Eastwood Baptist Church, and I ran into him last week at a mutual friends at a parishioner's son services. So thank you for ministering for that family, man. I need you. Anyway, Benny's going to bless us. Previous to being at Eastwood for a little over a year, he was 21 years with Living Hope. So we were neighbors for a lot of years, Benny. But thank you very much for coming. Oh, finally, he serves on our ethics board, which we thank you very much for your service. Nice to have a very ethical guy on the ethics board. Everybody stand. Benny, bless us. Thank you, Benny.
Father, we thank you for your great love for us and for the joy we carry because of who you are in us. Thank you for these city leaders who carry a great mantle of leadership and serve our community tirelessly and selflessly and with great effectiveness. Thank you for each and every one of them. For the many people who serve our community who are here in this audience, thank you for them. And Father, as our leaders continue to serve you, continue to lead, may they lead with great courage and great wisdom, making decisions that are vital to our city and to our lives of us who are citizens here. Thank you for Bowling Green. What a great city to live in, a great city to enjoy. And you have enabled us to progress in many, many ways. You have taken us through difficult times, such as the time when during the tornadoes and the grieving and the cleanup and the serving each other, and you enabled us to reach out and to love each other and to help each other, and what a beautiful picture that was. Thank you for your continual care for each of us, and may our city continue to thrive, continue to reflect your commands, your ways, and again, may our leaders boldly lead to serve our community as they serve you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Pastor Stouffer, for coming and blessing us. We'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Benny. At this time, Mrs. Jackson, will you please provide a roll call?
Commissioner Hill.
Here.
Commissioner Perigin.
Here.
Commissioner Bailey.
Here.
Commissioner Beasley Brown.
Here.
Mayor Alcott.
Here. Before I ask Mr. Meisel for some comments, I want to make a couple announcements. One, this is a prestigious award that has been given to our city, not once, not twice, not 5 times, not 10, 17 times in a row, for the Government of Finance Officers Association for the City of Bowling Green for the award of Outstanding Achievement in Popular Annual Finance Reporting in its Popular Annual Finance Report for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2023. And so, Katie Schaller-Ward, your team, have once again provided excellence to our city, to our community. We are forever, eternally grateful. So congratulations. And if you're a Western Kentucky University student coming back to town with your parents, I'm going to put on this hat. Each commissioner has a hat. This is Operation Pride. As you come through the north gate, as you come through the south gate, you will notice that all the flags, except for the United States flag, are hilltoppers. So go Tops, and go Operation Pride, I-65 Beautify. What a way to come into Bowling Green, turning heads for all of our community and turning heads for our nation of how it's done. And I'd like to thank our previous mayor, Mayor Johnny Webb, and Melanie Lawrence for their outstanding leadership in our community.
Standing
Well, you gotta put your hat on. We all have hats.
I hope Johnny's watching.
Operation Pride.
Get this picture, I'll send it to him.
Things we do for God and country. All right. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Meisel, do you have comments at this time?
Top that, but I will make my normal announcement that if you have anything to comment on after our regular session, please sign the register in the back of the room, and we'll take those up after our regular meeting. That's all I got, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Meisel. All right, at this time, we will approve our regular minutes for meeting August 6, 2024.
So moved.
That was moved by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Dana Beasley Brown. Any comments? None? Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes, minutes are approved. Municipal order number 2024-188.
Municipal order approving the promotion of Connor Graves to the position of Parks Facility Maintainer 2 in the Parks and Recreation Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Meisel.
We had a vacancy to occur in Parks, and I'd like to ask Brent Belcher, our Parks Director, to come up and make his recommendation for a promotion to this position.
Evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Appreciate Mr. Miles' comments. We have him in the audience today. Connor Graves is here. Connor, if you'll stand, please. Connor has been with us since 2021 as a part-time employee, 2022 as a full-time employee, and we're excited about his next step in his career with us with the Bowling Green Parks and Rec in the city of Bowling Green. He'll be taking over as our lead maintenance with the EDC, so downtown primarily. You'll see him around Circus Square, part of the large events and that sort of things. We're excited for not only Parks and Rec for Connor, but the citizens and us serving downtown. So I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
All right, Connor, how are you doing tonight? Did you bring one with you? All right. Well, I see you have some Parks and Recreation staff here tonight to support you as well. So congratulations on this promotion. All right, commissioners. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes, congratulations, Connor. Municipal order number 2024-189.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Christina Smith to the position of Office Associate in the Fire Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Meisel.
I'd like to ask Tiara to come up and make a recommendation for this position. Tiara?
Evening, everyone. We would like to make the appointment for Christina Smith. And I'd first off like to say that we had 109 applicants. We had to go through 2 interview sessions. We had them test, you name it, we put them through it, but she hung in there with us. She's here tonight with her family, if she would please stand. Christina received her bachelor's in computer information technology, and then she went on to work for BGMU, and she moved her way up. She started out as an admin assistant, and then she was later promoted to an executive assistant, but she's also managed a few bars around town, the Carpet Bar, Mr. B, so you guys have probably seen her, but I can answer any questions if you have them.
Thank you, Tiara. Christina, I recognize you from BGMU, so congratulations on this esteemed position and being 109 candidates. Quite amazing. You have some family with you you'd like to introduce?
I have my mother at the end, my cousin, my aunt, and one of my best friends.
Fantastic. Thank you all for supporting Christina. Congratulations to you. Commissioners?
I'd just like to say I'm honored. Finally, we have someone from BGMU instead of BGMU taking them from the city, so it's a nice change. So congratulations.
So true.
All right, let's make it official. Roll call, please.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes, congratulations, Christina. Municipal Order Number 2024-190.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Jake Willis to the position of Athletics Coordinator in the Parks and Recreation Department.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
I'd like to ask TR Britt, again, our HR manager, to come up and make this recommendation. TR?
So we'd like to recommend Jake for appointment. He received his bachelor's degree from Kentucky Wesleyan, and his initial parks experience was obtained working as a recreational specialist, and he was a supervisor at Owensboro Parks and Rec Department. He later went on to become a program coordinator for Murray Callaway Parks, and he's bringing a lot of experience with him. We also had to do 2 sets of interviews because these guys were battling it out. We had a lot of bachelor's, a lot of master's degrees. But Jake is here with us this evening. If he would please stand.
Already standing.
He's already standing. He's ready.
All right, Jake, you look like you're ready. Johnny on the spot. Did you bring anyone with you? No, my wife is working, so. Oh, she can watch later. Well, Jake, congratulations, and we're going to make this official, all right? Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes, congratulations, Jake. Municipal Order Number 2024-191.
Municipal order authorizing the submission of an application and acceptance of an award for energy efficiency and conservation block grant funds with the U.S. Department of Energy in an amount up to $135,720.
So moved.
So sorry.
All right, moved by Commissioner Bailey, second by Commissioner Perigin. Mr. Mizel.
So I think we made the presumption that you all would be okay with us submitting an application for free money, so we did, and we got it, so we need to accept it, and it's $135,720 from the U.S. Department of Energy, and we would like to use it on solar panels for Station 8, at Fire Station. This would get us 25 kilowatts of solar power, save us around $3,000 annually at no cost up front. And Nick Cook has worked on this along with, I'm sure, Deputy Chief Morris and others in the fire department, and are here, can answer any of your questions, but recommend acceptance of this project. And we would like to use Train under the agreement, the purchasing agreement that we have, and for them to do the work, and we can answer any questions you might have.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel.
I'm
Questions?
sorry, Omnia Partners, we'll get to that in the next item.
Any questions, commissioners? All right, free money we like. Save $3,000 annually. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal Order Number 2024-192.
Municipal order, Municipal order approving the purchase of solar panels for Fire Station Number 8 in the amount of $134,775 with Train US Inc. of Louisville, Kentucky through Omnia Partners Cooperative Purchasing Contract.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
Second, I got a little bit ahead of myself. This is the second part of that. This is the expenditure of that grant, and we would like to use Train, and the not-to-exceed price is the $134,775. Of course, that's right under the grant that we got. Again, this is under the Omnia Cooperative Contract that we are part of, and can answer any questions you might have on this one.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mizel. Questions? None. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown.
Yes.
Alcott.
Yes. Municipal Order Number 2024-193.
Municipal order approving the purchase of Motorola radios with Motorola Solutions, Inc. of Louisville, Kentucky in the amount of $64,118.64 through cooperative purchase under Kentucky State Pricing Contract.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
We are in need of some more radios for fire. We've got 12 that we need to purchase here for the new firefighters coming in. Current lead time on these is 6 months to get them, so we want to get these on order. These would be for the firefighters that are coming up. Again, this is on the state pricing contract agreement. $64,118. Deputy Chief Morris is here, can answer any of your questions on this purchase, but again, it's through the Kentucky Master Agreement pricing agreement.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel. Questions? Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown.
Sorry, yes.
Alcott.
Municipal order number 2024-194.
Municipal order authorizing and accepting bid number 2025-01 for a net app system from Trace 3 LLC of Irvine, California, in an amount not to exceed $392,079.76.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
I do not have an IT degree, so forgive me if I do not explain this correctly, but this is a management system pertaining to our data management, and it's where data from numerous city departments, software applications is all managed with this NetApp system. You can access it by multiple servers, and it provides a shared pool of storage space. So Danita wrote an excellent memo explaining all this in your packets. But we are reaching the end of the life with our current system, and we will lose our support from the vendor ending in September 30th. So we need to go ahead and move for replacement with this. And we went out and found this, I believe, with Trace 3 LLC, and total cost is $392.79.76. This was approved in your FY25 capital improvement budget that you all approved back in June. So Danita's here, can answer any questions about what this thing does, what it's for.
Okay, Commissioners, questions? All right. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-195.
Municipal order authorizing and approving a contract extension for demolition and sinkhole repair services related to bid number 2022-55 from Scott and Ritter, Inc. of Bowling Green, Kentucky, in the total amount not to exceed $130,000.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Brown, second by Commissioner Hill. Mr. Mizel.
Municipal Order 2022-145 approved the contract with Scott and Ritter for demolition and sinkhole repair. It was for $130,000. It had a 2-year renewal clause in it, and we would like to exercise that for one last year, beginning September 1 and running through June 30th of next year. NCS uses this for cleanup and demolition of properties that we need to get cleaned up. And then that's 30,000 of it, and then the other 100,000 of it is used by Public Works for any sinkhole repairs that happen on right-of-ways for public property. Brent Childers is here, Andy Souza is here, can answer any questions you have on this one, but we just want to re-up with Scott and Ritter for one more year at the $130,000 price, not to exceed.
Thank you. Questions? And roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-196.
Municipal order authorizing and accepting a proposal from Los Design of Nashville, Tennessee, related to a request for qualifications for professional services for Jennings Creek Park, bid number 2024-55, in the amount of $59,000.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Beasley Brown, second by Commissioner Perigin. Mr. Mizel.
So if you all will recall, a big chunk of our funding for Jennings Creek Park came from the Kentucky Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, the coronavirus money, KCDBG-CV, and that was $386,488. We would like to use some of that to work on the design, and we went out for requests for qualifications. We received 2 American Engineers in Glasgow, and Luce Design, I think, out of Nashville. Luce Design was decided to be the best, highest scoring proposal that we received, and we are recommending them in the amount of $59,000. Again, this is to put pen to paper on the design for the wetlands, the boardwalk trail extension that goes between Creekwood and Whispering Hills neighborhoods, the watershed. All that's going to be educational, where we can show where the water goes and all of the environmental aspects of Jennings Creek and the ecosystem all over our city. So recommending Luce Design, $59,000. This has been a great team effort, by the way, between Parks, Public Works, and NCS. And Cameron Levis is here. Matt Powell's here from Environmental. Andy Souza from Public Works, and Childers, and everybody, Brent Belcher, everybody's played a role in this, and it's going to be a great project for a neighborhood that was pretty much ground zero in December of 2021 after the tornado hit. So this is one of the good things that's came out of a really bad time in our city's history, and very, very happy to get this money and put it into play, and thank you guys for working on this project. I think it's going to be incredible. There'll probably be a lot of stories and news articles written about it, and we're excited.
Absolutely. Thank you all for your continuous push to develop just a beautiful place that exists near two schools within our community that can be utilized across the board from all of our schools. And so it's a green space, it's a greenway, it's the best of play with nature versus nurture, and we applaud your vision and your fortitude to get this done. Thank you. Okay.
I just want to also just thank you all so much. Just been thinking about, for kids when they, the number one, that grief process is long. It goes up and down, right, with what you've lost. And part of that for kids is that needing to feel safe. And just your all's forethought and really just purposeful work to really think about how we're going to make our kids feel safe. Because we know, right, when you just can put your bare feet in grass and feel that water in the river and just be outside, that just helps you feel that grounded and feeling that safety again. And then with my educator hat on, thinking about Jennings Creek right there, the elementary school, how many of our kids, especially those that live in apartments, never get the chance to be out in nature. And as somebody who got to spend some time in the country growing up and how much that meant to me, I'm just super excited for those kiddos who get to go and play in the stream and on rocks and all those things, just be kids. And so just really excited for this opportunity for all of our kids.
Okay. Other comments, questions? None. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-197.
Municipal order authorizing the purchase of concessions for Russell Sims Aquatic Center through non-competitive negotiations with Performance Food Service of Bowling Green, Kentucky, in an amount up to $65,000.
Moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. Mr. Mizel.
Parks and Rec has had a great 2024 aquatic season out at Russell Sims. We are nearly 15,000 up in visitors out there and up $100,000 in revenues this summer. And so with that increase, we are needing more supplies and food and things like that. And so coming to you today, we would like to get approval for purchase of $65,000 for some food and supplies for concessions at the pool, and convert our schedule from a seasonal schedule that runs from roughly May to September put it more on a fiscal year basis so we can budget properly and budget for replenishing the supplies and for concessions. And so we use Performance Food Service here locally out in the South Industrial Park, McConnell Way, and they have been great to work with. They're quick. We can run down there, pick up supplies right when we need them, and we found that we are okay with using them as sole source based on some things that Megan Van Meter and Hillary Hightower have found. We are under some of the exceptions, and that is perishable items. When you have perishable items, you need them fast. And then also there's some proprietary items for resale that we do as well. So Cameron Levis is here, Brent Belcher is here, can answer any of your questions, but we are asking for your approval to move forward with this $65,000 purchase from Performance Food Services for concessions at the water park.
Thank you, Mr. Mizel. Questions?
Mr. Mizel, will any of this money be spent to finish up this pool season, or is it all for next season?
We actually do need a little bit for the rest of this pool season. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we had about 7 more days operating that we have for this pool season. And that's what Jeff was relating to. And historically, we do a PO for the pool season, which is roughly May through, whatever. But this pool season, because Cameron's had a lot more business, we're nearing the end of that PO, so we need to look, we're going ahead and do for the fiscal year of 25 then. So this will hopefully get us through June of next year.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be similar if you think about how we do golf and we come back to you guys for Titleist golf. Sometime around May or June of every year, that's what this same blueprint will be for this PO.
This will be good through next June 25.
Thank you.
Sorry I didn't explain that well. Thank you.
Further questions? None, roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Municipal order number 2024-198.
Municipal order approving the appointment of Tim Knapp I cannot speak tonight. I am so sorry. I'm going to start over. Municipal order approving the appointment of Tim Knapp to the Bowling Green Area Convention and Visitors Bureau.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Dana Beasley Brown. We actually had Byron Palamenter as step down from the CBB, and I asked for some recommendations and received a few. And I'm recommending Tim Knapp for the Visitors Bureau. He is actually has a VP of Operations for Marriott, for Hilton, and IHG hotel brands within our region. So he has multiple management. He goes back to operation management from Days Inn, and has a bachelor's from Moorhead University and a major in management and BBA. And he's worked with the Tourism Commission from 2011 to 2016, and he's coming back to serve again with my recommendation to this board. Questions? Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Ordinance number BG 2024-17, first reading, non-binding.
Ordinance relating to property tax rates. Ordinance setting 2024 property tax rates, franchise tax rates, and improvement assessment rates, and setting forth guidelines for payment, penalty, and interest.
So moved.
By Commissioner Perigin, second by somebody? Beasley Brown. Mr. Mizel.
So last meeting, Katie provided you with an overview, and we held the public hearing for the property tax rate setting as required. We are recommending just a slight reduction at going from .205 per $100 to a .204 per $100 to meet to stay within the 4% cap on existing property growth. So Katie's here, can answer any questions on this. All your calculations are before you again in your packets. And this will be first reading on this, and we'll need to get a second reading at the next meeting.
I do need to update you. So when I did the public hearing, I thought we would be getting our invoices out in early October. We will be delayed. The city school system has determined to set a property tax rate. They have a public hearing on September 3rd, and we're not sure, but we think maybe they'll approve their rate that night, but there's a 45-day waiting period once that rate is approved. So that kind of slows us up just a little bit in getting those invoices out, but we will get them out as soon as we can.
Deadline going to remain the same?
Currently, yes, but that we can talk about later, once I get a better feel for what that 45-day window is going to look like.
That's November, right?
Yes,
We want
Wow.
to give people time.
yeah.
Yeah, that pushes us pretty back. All right, thank you, Katie. Okay, we had the public hearing. It's always good news when it goes down incrementally, and we're grateful for your work to get this, Katie, you and your team as well on that one. Okay. Other comments? Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Ordinance number BG 2024-15, second reading, binding.
Ordinance annexing right-of-way by consent. Ordinance annexing a total of approximately 5.073 acres of right-of-way located along US 6880 Glasgow Road from the intersection of Sunnyside Gotts Road to Advantage Drive with property presently owned by the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, with said territory being contiguous to existing city limits.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perigin, second by Commissioner Bailey. This was a 5-0 at our last commission meeting. And unless there's any further question, thank you, Mr. Peterson, for being here. There are none. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. Ordinance number BG 2024-16, second reading, binding.
Ordinance annexing property by consent. Ordinance annexing 3.041 acres of property located at 750 Lovers Lane, presently owned by Kevin and Lynn Kirby, with said territory being contiguous to existing city limits, and further approving an associated economic development annexation incentive agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Hill, second by Commissioner Perigin. This is also a 5-0 for the city annexation. Unless there's any questions or comments? None. Roll call, please.
Hill.
Yes.
Perigin.
Yes.
Bailey. Beasley Brown. Alcott.
Yes. So as we're checking to see if there's any comments, our next scheduled meeting is September 3rd, 2024. There are none. Ladies and gentlemen, we are adjourned. Thank you.